Oh my gosh. Hi. Can you hear me? Welcome to my kitchen. Monique here, not in the green room, in the kitchen. I've got my laptop down here and my microphone and my webcam's over there on a stand. And I've got cute puppies and kittens. And I hope you're doing good. I'm on my laptop, so I don't have. I really should get a mouse for my laptop. How you doing? Let me make this little. The puppies go away for now. I've got cookies. Look, are y'all ready to decorate cookies? I made these this morning. They're little almond sugar cookies, real simple. That's what I needed. And we're going to decorate and we're going to talk, about pet photography because why not? Oh, my daughter's calling me. Hey, Amber, I'm on a YouTube Live. How you doing? Hold on. Do you want to say hi?
Sure.
Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
You driving to get the babies?
I know we just left speech therapy.
Ah, okay. Can I talk to you in an hour?
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, that was my daughter Amber with the kiddos. Heather, hello, Merry Christmas. Yes, so we're just a few days away, and I don't think we haven't done a live stream since I did the marketing back to basics classes that whole week after Thanksgiving. So it's been like 3 or 4 weeks now. I hope y'all get a chance to watch that and do some of the homework. Lisa's here too. Oh my gosh. Hey. Okay, so let me know that you can hear me. This is where I want my microphone and that you can see me okay. You'll probably hear my fridge and my little birds in the background. Bailey won't come in here unless I promise her a piece of cookie. And trust me, she's already gotten pieces that have fallen off. I'm not the best cookie maker, but we're having fun and they are pretty delicious. So there's that. How is everything going for you all? Wait, Ina J Photography's in the house. Hello, or in the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. Let me put the Pro Pet Photog little thing back up here. Okay. And did you like my puppies and kittens? This app that I use is so fun with all the overlays. Okay, so let me go back to your comments. This is just a chance for us to hang out. I'm going to see what I can do with some frosting. I don't know how to do any of this, but it looked cute. And I've been seeing all these things come up on TikTok with really fun, cute ways to decorate. We're just going to have fun. I have sprinkles. I even have googly eyes. I love googly eyes. Oh my gosh. Look at, can you see that? So they're googly eye candies. Googly eye candies. Okay, so we got also Tina here. Hey, Tina. Oh, yes, solstice, winter solstice. Today's the shortest day. Am I right, Tina? Patty's here too. Oh my gosh, I'm glad work didn't interrupt. Okay. Yes, you like the overlay. I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to do some decorating. I've seen some cute things. Check it out. Look, I have a Pro Pet. I don't want to put this over my laptop. Maybe I'll do it like this. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that. It's really, really bright right here. It says Pro Pet Photog. Yeah, I got a little shop now. Yeah, there'll be a link for it in Friday's email. Be sure you get that. I think you all are on the email. My computer's like right here under the camera. So that's why I'm like, I keep looking down. Here, if you're not on the email newsletter, you'll get a link to the new shop. So you can show off being a Pro Pet Photog yourself. Let's see. Let's make that go away. Go back to comments. So we're smack in the middle of Hanukkah. We've got Christmas in a few days, New Year's in a week. I thought let's be a little bit festive and talk about pet photography. So what do you got for me? What are y'all up to this time of year? Are you just like finishing up? Oh, I haven't even opened these. Finishing up order deliveries, or do you have any photo sessions? I've got one Friday. We have a giant windstorm that's supposed to hit in like 2 hours, I think. And the temperature is going to really, really drop. And at some point, like tomorrow, it'll be -50 below with wind chill. Wow. So that's shocking. So we thought, you know what? Just in case there's blowing snow and visibility issues, we decided to move the photo session to Friday. Even though it's an indoor session, it'll be for 5 kitties. I won't be filming that one because it's in their home. So I don't want to film in people's homes, but I can tell you about it later. I did photograph when they only had 4 kitties a few years ago. So Frank is so good with the kitties, and I'm just so looking forward to this. This is one of my clients, is kind of a friend too. So it'll be great to catch up with him. Let's see. Tina says, yes, it is the shortest day. Spring is coming. Oh my gosh. I feel like Steve and I have been counting down every day. Like we woke up at 6:30 the other day. I'm like, oh, it's so dark out. What time is it? 6:30. What? Like we're kind of early risers. That seems so late. But he's like, no, it'll be lightening up here in a couple days. Senior Yaxon, hello. You've been posting more. Everyone follow Senior Yaxon. Let's see if I can get my finger in the right spot. No, I sure can't. Over here. You can see it on the screen. Okay. Follow Senior Yaxon because he has a variety of things on his YouTube channel, including pet photography. Some of you had asked Senior Yaxon, I pointed people to your channel because when we did our marketing class week, people talked about doing photos at like a doggy daycare. You do that. So this is the person to go talk to. All right. Ina says it's supposed to be summer here, but it's cold today. Oh, darn it. Yeah, because I would think, like, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this would be one of the warmest days, right? Oh, goodness. You did a photo session at the shelter last week on Monday, Patty says. Need to post the rest of the pics on Shelter Rescue Photography Group. Yay! I think I may have seen yours in maybe Heartspeak or in Shelter Photography group. Yeah, so glad you were able to get out there. Wrapping up 22, hoping for snow session blizzard warning here. Yeah, that blowing snow is going to be harsh. Yeah, it's going to be way too cold to go out here. But if we do get a layer of snow, it's supposed to warm up again this weekend. But then, it's Christmas. So I don't know. I have a friend with a little, probably 4 or 5 month old puppy. And I'd gone out there to photograph her puppy in the snow because that's one of my goals. And all the snow was gone, and it was incredibly windy that day too. So if I get snow and every stars align, I will be filming a video of photographing a puppy in the snow at her property. So be looking for that. Hopefully that'll come up. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Our big shelter, Animal Friends Alliance. Let's do blue. Y'all know I like blue. Let's start with a star. I don't know how this works. Animal Friends Alliance just finished. Oh, it's this kind of frosting. Okay. We're going to smear. Just finished their new wing, this whole new section of the building. So now their cats and dogs are all at the same campus. So what I've been doing all these years, I've been going to the shelter, 7 years. I would go to the dog side and then travel 20-30 minutes to the other side of town to photograph the kitties. And it just really got to be too much. But now everybody's at the same campus and it's still a half hour from me. But it's straight up along the foothills. So Frank and I are talking about going out there again more often. He's already gone out. The cats are all in these cattery rooms, which is really cool. No more cages for the kitties. So cool. So I'll probably end up going out to the shelters more often. They have a new marketing person, contact person. They actually have a whole doesn't this look delicious? They have a whole wall in their community room that they've invited me and Frank and another photographer that does some of their event photography to put a big display up. So we're all 3 working on that so we can have a display of our work in the community room. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Let's see. Senior Yaxon says, thank you for the shout out. Yes, I hope so too. Thank you. Look at the fancy blue star. I know. I wasn't sure what kind of icing this was. And they have the tiny tubes that are more gel-like. I thought, well, I could get more creative with that. But then when I was looking up those TikTok videos, they use something called royal icing, I think, which I think is a really watery powdered sugar icing. And then you can kind of move it around with the little sticks here, but I haven't really looked into properly how to do that. So I think we're just going to have really colorful cats and dogs and stars because that's what I have. I thought I had more kinds of shapes, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we could swirl it or something. and then eat the frosting. Let's see. Tina says, putting finishing touches on my website. Yes. And trying to get contracts and releases together this week. So much to do still. Write those websites forever. I've got another plate here that I think we're going to put maybe finished cookies on or something. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Can you see that? Yeah. So here's our first one, our blue star. Okay, y'all vote. I've got pink, purple, green, and blue. What color should this kitty be? Of all of my colors here. Tina, I have an idea for you. Last year, I put out an offer, if you call it that if you wanted to do a free consultation with me, I can take a look at your website or your portfolio or whatever. But we'd record it for a YouTube video. So Lisa did it for me last year, and I think a lot of people learned a lot of things on that. So if you want to do that, Tina, I'm happy to put together. It wouldn't be a live stream. It would be you and I talking over like Zoom or something, and I'd record it. And then later on, it would go as a pre-recorded video on YouTube. So Tina, if you're interested in that, because I know I'm getting a lot of questions about your website, I'll throw that out for you too. Purple for the kitty. Oh, we got pink and purple. What if we did half and half? I'm going to get creative right off the bat, everybody. Half and half. How about that? Okay. I think, okay, let's start with the purple around the edge. So Tina, think about that. Also, for all of you wondering, the Pro Pet Photog, look at this, Community Center membership is now open. Yeah. So if you want to be part of that, it officially starts in January 2023, so next month, and I'll have a guest speaker in. She's going to talk all about goal setting, things like that. Super entertaining. Love this person. So I have a special guest coming in for January. What did we say? Pink in the middle? So it's not too late to sign up. You can sign up anytime. I do have maybe 3 or 4 of the little kits left. So if you have signed up, your kit is on the way. I've mailed them all this week. If I have your address to everyone who has signed up for the membership, the first 10 people get one of these kits. I'm not going to open it because my hands are gross or they're getting there. Well, that's kind of has a kitty cat shape. So yeah, you can go to propetphotog.com, and the community center is open for signups right now, and it's super affordable. So I tried to bring the cost down and make it really streamlined. Rainbow kitty. Okay, I'm getting 2 votes for rainbow kitty. Okay, I have a lot of cats, a lot of dogs. So this one's going to be our like pink. What I'm thinking is I'll give it like a little pink tummy. Oops, this one still has blue on it. Okay, it's getting a little blue, a little purple. I'm okay. I'm not mad about it. I am not mad about it. It's still going to be delicious. It's still going to be adorable. Also, I think you all know, if you're in the community center, I actually have 2 bonus classes in there right now, and I'm going to be recording another one that'll come out next week between Christmas and New Year's. So I have a bonus one coming out. I've been kind of sick for about 2.5 weeks. I went to urgent care again today, and I don't have pneumonia. I just have bacterial bronchitis. So I am now on also some antibiotics finally. So there's that. So it's not been a great time for me to be recording, but even after my first round of antibiotics today, I feel so much better, and a lot of different cough medicine. So there's that. Okay. I forgot I had blue on this still. I wanted to have like this cute pink tummy. I don't know, like a bunny or something. So if you're in the membership, be looking next week. I will have like an in-between extra class for you. What do y'all think of this? Maybe her tummy needs some sprinkles. Yeah, let's see. Think about it and get back to you. Oh, okay. Yes, that'd be great, Tina. No rush. Excited for the group. Oh my gosh. Me too, Lisa. Me too. I love collaborating. I love community. I love getting together with everybody, hashing out ideas together, and kind of the whole put everybody's brain power to work together, but also then have some structured classes. So some actionable things. So I'm pretty excited about that, and kind of keep everybody on track for the year. And I kind of arranged all that just because this is what I'd noticed over the years, like, okay, the first part of the year is this, the last part of the year is that. So I'm hoping the structure works out for everyone. Okay. sprinkles. Can you see that? Okay, let me okay, they're white sprinkles, and I'm putting you towards the big window in the back, so it's getting kind of blown out. There we go. There you go. You can see that. So that's pink in the middle with little white sprinkles. Well, I think we should just go all out and also give this kitty cat some eyes. Um, something you probably don't know about me because you're not my family. But when I go visit people, I actually bring stick on googly eyes. I have a bag of hundreds of them, and I stick them around people's houses. I hide them, and then I get little pictures and Snapchats later, like I found some more googly eyes in my house. So I'm a googly eye person. Yes, this kitty needed googly eyes. Okay, let's see. Be very, very careful. These are extremely thin cookies. I like crunchy cookies. Oh, sorry, crunchy cookies. I think the googly eyes make this kitty. Okay, so far we only have a star and a kitty. Now, we've already been live for 15 minutes and I haven't answered any of your questions. Do y'all have questions or anything you want to share? I'd love to hear your wins for the year, things that like Tina has almost got her website finished. That's amazing. Shout out, I know y'all had some wins this year. I would love, love, love to hear them. Let me get another knife out because that one has so many different colors on it already. Okay, so we haven't done anything with green. Okay, we did a cat. Let's do a dog. So here's one of the doggies. You got, let's see. Patty says, we got a win here. I got my website finished. Not going to publish it till the first of the year. How exciting. So like, drum roll, please. Patty's website's going to go up. I think that's probably pretty smart. This is the time of year. Not a lot of people are like looking around for things like that. So that's pretty smart. Should we do kind of like a stripe on this guy? Yeah. Heather says, brilliant, Patty. Yes. It's a big deal, isn't it? I know Patty's put a ton of work into her website too. Yes. Lisa says, I came out of my introvert shell and joined 2 networking groups, not 1, but 2. That's incredible. How do you like them so far, Lisa? Congrats, Patty. Yes, we're all behind you, Patty. That's right. We got you. Oh, I know. This would be really good with, this one wants to be more liquidy. So we're going to do this. Maybe shake it up. Yeah, so everyone's rooting for you, Patty. They're so excited for you in our Facebook group. Be sure when you launch that, we all get a chance to go see. So that's pretty cool. I know my business coach, Jeff Shaw, a few years ago, when he launched a new website, he put an Easter egg in it. He said, hey, if you can find out this thing about me, let me know. And I found it and I was like, is it this? And he's like, yeah. But that's kind of cheating because he's a friend of mine too. But it was fun to have like a little thing that people could find. I think I did that a couple years ago when I launched this version of my website. I made a little bit of a hunt, like see if you can find this thing about me that you may not have known. So then people really had to look around my website and it worked. I got a lot of traffic the very first day, which was really cool. Okay, this is making really, really big splotches. This is supposed to taste good. Oh, it smells really good. Yeah, tastes like sugar, right? Tastes like sugar. Oh, I don't really need the cap on, do I? That's okay. Let's see. Ina says, wins first year full time in business have reached 20K gross revenue. Whoa. Wow. Also recently just got runner up in the advertising editorial category in the Asia Pacific photography awards. Well, dang, that's amazing. Very awesome. Very awesome. Wow, that is so great. Good for you. Oh my gosh. Do you have a specialty? I'm assuming mostly dogs or anything else. That's so cool. Share your website too. I'd love to see your work. I'm not sure. I try to go check out all of your work and support you like Instagram and stuff. So I would love to see all of your work. So share that here and share it in our Facebook group and everything. That'd be great. That's so exciting. This is getting to be a hot mess, but I'm okay with that. Mostly dogs. Okay. Yeah. That's great. They look like little blue Hershey's Kisses. Okay, well, I feel like we need just more color. Let's see. I would say keep your wins coming in. My win is doing my first book project. I did not make that much money. And I'm assuming you're talking like equivalent US dollars. So I wasn't even close to that, but I feel really good that I raised very close to my goal of $4,000 for the two different shelters. So I feel good about that. I loved that book project. I have another one in the works for next year. I'm not sure quite what the theme is, but that's probably my win. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing purple. Let's hit purple spots. Whoever gets this, I hope they really like frosting. I'm not a super frosting fan. Like I could eat these without the frosting, but that's okay. And I just remembered I meant to save some of the dough from when Steve's daughter Lizzie gets here Monday. Um, we have more dough in the freezer I could pull out, but that's okay. We'll just make new cookies. We'll just make new cookies. Our director of chaos isn't coming home for Christmas. She decided to stay at school, get some hours in at work, and maybe some more flight time. So she's having a grand time, kind of just taking over campus. Okay, here we go. Can you all see that? Oh my goodness. It is, look at how thick that is. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so fun. I need a towel. Please hold. Of course, this has dogs on it, I think. Yes. Dogs. Oh my gosh. All right. Oops. Australian dollars. I'm in Australia. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how that relates to our dollar amount, but cool. Oh, that may be so fun. All right. You're going to do a book project in 2023? Or are you excited about mine? I hope you do. Book project looks so amazing. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, they're a ton of work. They're a lot of stress when you get down to like sending it off to the place for the first time. But man, the community just loved it. They loved it. I had one client who bought 14 copies. Her dogs ended up being on the cover. I can go grab one if you all want to see it. I did order extra because I wanted to be able to sell people extra copies, and I'm using them for marketing. Hey, honey, do you want a decorated cookie?
Sure.
Which one would you like?
I like kitties.
You like the kitty? Yeah, you do.
Oh,
That one's the kitty. Yeah. Okay. All right. Steve needed a cookie. So they're a lot of work, but I got the course from, is it Ragamuffin? Oh gosh. Lisa, help me out here. There is a whole course that somebody did that I paid for, and I just followed that course almost step by step. Not all the automation she does, but followed that, and it went very smoothly. So I think it went pretty smoothly. Yeah. It's so much work. Have you done one too? Yeah. You have done. Might do another one next year. Yeah. Caitlin. Yeah, it is Caitlin. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. It is Ragamuffin. Caitlin McConnell. Exactly. Thank you so much. Yeah. So if you just go to that website, you can see her course there. I think I'm going to do a whole video about my experience with doing a book project. And I'm going to ask her, if it's okay that I mention her course. So look for that coming up. So Lisa, are you doing that project, or are you just excited about mine coming up? Let's see. Let's get another star out. I think there's some cool things that you could do with stars that I've seen on the TikToks. Ina or Ina? Ina, what was the theme of your book? Did you do one of the classic Tales of, or did you go and do something else? Did you, like mine was NoCo for Doggos, A Dog's Guide to Northern Colorado. So I didn't do Tales of. What did you do for your theme? I think I'm considering doing breed specific. If you're in the self-publishing for photographers Facebook group, there's been a lot of posts in there about different themes and things. But some people have done breed specific, some have done rescue. I first heard of this idea, honestly, at Imaging, PPA's Imaging. probably 6 or 7 years ago. Somebody was doing it for horses. She wanted to really photograph a lot of people in the horse barns. And so she did that. Oh, you did Tales of Canberra. Canberra. Did I say that right? Anyway, Canberra. Okay. So if you're in that group, I'll go look for it. I always love all the ideas. When it got down to the design process, I realized like, oh, how do I do this page? How do I lay out this page? What do you think about this? And my sister did almost all the design work. And I think she did an excellent job. And she said she'd be willing to do it again. It's not her profession, but she loved it. So we've already been bouncing around ideas for layout. We did what we called a post-mortem on the book project. And we said all the things that we didn't like, how it went, and things that we did. So we have a way better idea of how to do it next year. Oh, capital of Australia. My gosh. Sorry. I am clearly geographically challenged. Goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely going to check that out. Was it a lot of beach pictures then? That's what I'm kind of picturing. So I've got the purple with the blue in the middle. And what I thought I'd seen is that you can kind of pull it. Oh no, this is the wrong kind of frosting for this, I think. Okay, no, I think it's okay. How did it go over? Was that the book you did this year, Ina? Last year I did not have a specific package of prints for people, but I'm considering that for this year, just for book people, or a specific like product or package just for people in the book. There we go. What do you think of that? I think that turned out okay. That's the fanciest frosting I've ever done. Lucky your sister design. I did it all. So exhausting. Yeah. Well, originally I was just going to do the design through whatever blurb or something, but I had gotten an estimate for how much the books cost in probably January, and they weren't going to come out until I wasn't going to print them until September. This is a year-long project, right? And by the time I got to the printing phase, the prices had doubled. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make anything on these books at this point. I won't have anything to give the shelters, blah, blah, blah. So we changed at the last minute to marathon, and we had to learn InDesign immediately. And my sister's laptop was not having it. So I had to buy her a new laptop, which she went from PC to Mac, which everything else she has is Mac. So it worked out. She had to learn InDesign, and I designed the entire book within like 4 weeks. And luckily I had padded in a whole extra month because I knew this part would take longer. If I hadn't, that would have been tough. So we went with marathon. Oh, it's inland. Oh, bummer. So you didn't actually travel to the beach either, right? I didn't travel very far for mine either. Like the maximum was about an hour away from my book. Yeah. Haunt. What's haunt? Oh, I've missed what you were talking about, Tina. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can go back. Oh, that was your son saying hello. That's great. Lisa says, I'm considering a studio book project. Objects of our affection, pets with objects like purses, boots, vases, boxes, etc. Oh my gosh, that would be cute. Ooh, quilts. You could have a lot of fun with that. Sometimes I come up with a book idea that really is it's better suited for like a calendar. But I don't know. I'm trying to find something that the community would be excited about, clients would be excited about, and I can have some regular pictures that they can hang also. So like if one of them I'm thinking of has props, I'll do some without props too. So they have something to order because I would like to make money on it too, right? Ina says, started in 2021, took me 18 months since last year. I was still working full-time in a job. Okay. Hello to your son, Tina. Hello, son. What's his name? You had to learn InDesign too. And I did kind of learn InDesign at the last second because there was a couple of things I needed to change. And my sister works full time. So there was times where she didn't have her laptop or couldn't get away from work to help me. So I learned InDesign too. At the very end, there was a couple of things that needed to change. So I know it just like this much, just enough to be dangerous. Patty says, I would love to do a book of all the shelter animals I photographed and share some stories of them. Oh, well, of the pictures you already taken, that's way easier. Yeah. I love that. I know a lot of people that do these projects. Let's see. Oh, Steve ate our kitty cat. We have to do another cat. they will do one that's open to like rescue alum. So let's say the cause that you're raising money for is for, ABC animal rescue. Then you can open it up and say anyone who's adopted a dog or a cat or whoever from ABC Animal Rescue, you can have a chance to be in this book, or any rescue, let's say, but the money is going to go to ABC. So that's really nice, because then the shelter helps you talk about the fundraiser as well. So when the shelter would push out the graphics that I made for them talking about book registration and book sales and sponsorships and everything, then that reached their whole audience too, which was nice. Looking forward to learning InDesign. Yeah. You know what we did too? Is you can go to like the Adobe Marketplace and they have InDesign templates. So we started, I think this one really does need stripes. We started with a template. We looked through like a whole marketplace of book templates for InDesign and just chose some. And so she picked some, I picked some, and we sorted them out. We had a massive Google Doc going and we narrowed it down and we said, we really love this style. And then we just personalized. It was, I can't even remember how much it cost, like $10 maybe for the template. Really nice way to just have a starting place. Where we got into trouble was figuring out margins versus bleed, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, so there's some book layout stuff that we didn't know about. Yeah. So I think I like InDesign too. It wasn't, people talk about they're so scared of it, but if you can do Photoshop, you could do InDesign. My goodness. Yeah. One thing I did learn with mine, yeah, bleeding margins do in your head. Yeah. But we weren't sure exactly with the publisher, So now we're learning. Okay, so I need blue now. I wish I had a white one too. Darn it. One thing I think that happened with mine is that mine was just open to anybody. And so a lot of my clients did not come back for the fall. So when I called them and said, hey, it's time for your fall session. Remember you want to do fall too? They're like, well, we've decided since we got the book pictures, we don't really, it's fine. I'm like, oh no. So that was a little bit of a learning experience for me that maybe narrow it down a little bit, because then I just didn't get a big fall, which was a bummer. This is way too much frosting, everybody. I should have gotten those tiny tubes of frosting. What am I thinking? I'm just having fun now. I guess I could freeze these like they are too. Look at that. That's fun. I hope Steve eats these. Yeah, it's just the two of us. The dog's not getting them. Oh, Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Hello, Anthony. Which cookie do you like? How old are you, buddy? Oh my gosh. We have a dog, we have a cat, and we have 2 stars. What do you think, Anthony? I want to say you're 4. Is that right? What is happening outside? I hope you can't hear that. I think Steve's getting the hose ready for the snowstorm. Oh, I have this other cool idea I want to try. So it's kind of like a painting method. We'll see what it does with a knife. So what else do y'all have? We could keep talking about books. I'm totally cool with that. What other projects do you have in mind? It's Santa. I know him. What other projects do you have in mind for next year? What things are you looking forward to for next year? Yeah, come on in, honey. It's okay. What do you have that you're looking forward to for business and life next year? I have some new things that are in the works that I can't talk about right now because they're not for sure. Yeah. Okay. So what I've done is I put all these dots. Have you seen these people who paint these like with acrylic paints and paper, real paint, and then they just like scrape it down and it makes this whole picture? So let's see what happens if I just scrape down. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah. And then I have all this fun frosting left. Okay. I'm not getting very far on the frosting, but that's okay. Again, I'm not a big frosting lover. You're getting ready for a freeze in Texas as well. This freeze sounds like it's going to be everywhere. I saw a TikTok of someone saying, hey, listen, I don't pay Seattle prices for Midwest winters. They got some snow in Seattle, apparently. My mom's down near Portland, kind of, and they're getting ready for some snow. It's just everywhere. Well, except Australia, I suppose. Oh, he's 9. Sorry, Anthony, you're 9. Okay. What color do you think we should do next, Anthony? I've got green, purple, pink, and blue, and don't forget the googly eyes. Ina says, since I was able to generate 20K this year, I'm aiming for 30K, which is quite a stretch goal. Yeah, that is a stretch goal. That's awesome. That's a really good goal. Do you have a plan for how you'd like to accomplish that? Freeze is coming there too, starting off with heavy rain tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yikes. 200, not 20. What did I say? Oh, sorry, 20K, 200K. Blah, blah, blah. Words. 200K. So you're going to increase that by 50% more, right? Math also. Can I blame it on the bronchitis and the antibiotics? Do you buy that? I just realized I'm hardly coughing already. So this is great. So do you have a plan for how you're going to expand that much? I suppose now that you have so much more time, if you're full-time devoted to this, that'll help a lot. Yeah. It is scary, right? What do you use for your main marketing? I'm thinking too that Australia has really embraced pet photography, all of like your dog clients. Is that true? I feel like I see a lot of Australian dog photographers. So I think it's more normalized there. In the States, we're still kind of like, people go, you're a what? Like every time I see a photographer, they're like, oh, wedding? No dog. They're like, oh, okay. They don't really get it yet. So I'm wondering if that's part of it. So I'm always trying to educate. This is a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Let's see. Tina says, expecting a rainstorm on Friday. Anthony says blue. Okay. Anthony, do you want a blue? Let's see. Dog? A blue dog? How does that sound? Let's see. Oh, I skipped Lisa's. Oh, you just hired your assistant. That's right. That's so amazing. Oh, I can't wait to hear how you utilize your assistant besides like photo shoots. I know you had some other things in mind for that person. Some people are still saying you're a dog photographer. Oh my gosh, I so get that. Yep. Yeah. Also, I need to do more commercial pet photography shoots. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. I know that somebody just launched, it might have been Nicole, Hair the dog. I think she just launched a commercial one along with the person who wrote Working with Dog or something. I know, all the big pet photography creators, 2 of them came together and they wrote a whole thing on commercial photography. So I think they just launched a course or something on that. Jane Nicole Smith. Yeah. So are you part of that? That seemed like it would be a good resource. I do a little bit of that now, not a ton. I'd like to get more into the video end. So I've done some video projects, but not enough. So Anthony, did we decide on a blue dog? I'm gonna go with blue dog, Anthony. If you're still there, buddy. Is Anthony on winter break at this point? Should we do all blue? Oh, Anthony, let's do blue with some sprinkles, okay? And everybody, not just Anthony, you all can have the say, but we're going to do blue dog. And I'm going to give you some sprinkle options, okay? We got to zhuzh them up a little bit. It is a great, oh, you did get the course. Oh, great. It is? So it's a course, not a membership. All right, sweet. Anthony, I don't have much sprinkles left, but I have like sparkly blue, these green ones, and these white ones mostly. Yeah. Do you have a preference of what you want on your blue dog? Let's see. I think I'm going to get this. Just scrape off some of the extra stuff. All right. So, were they talking mostly about photography? Do they talk about videography in there at all? I'd really love to do more video, and I've been working on that. The book project honestly took so much of my energy for half the year last year. Like, oh, I didn't realize how much that would take. Okay, we're getting this blue dog. We're getting him going here. Yeah, nice thin layer. Okay. I honestly really love doing commercial video. People will say, okay, this is my product. And if I figure out their brand and their clients, I can put the whole script together and film it. And the story comes together. It's not just a boring video, but I wonder if I'm putting like too much creativity into it. So if I did a few more boring videos, it would meet people where they need me. Oh, it's an 8-week course. Oh, it's an 8-week course, pricey, but it was worth it. Oh, okay. Is it like self-paced? So you could do it all in 2 weeks if you really, really wanted to. I'm kind of assuming it was like that. Blue Dog, Anthony is on a winter break. Oh, sick for more than a week. Okay, Anthony, same. So I've had this darn cold for 2.5 weeks and I've been to urgent care twice, but finally on new meds today, I'm feeling better. Okay, Anthony, what do you think? Pretty much green or white for the sprinkles. Sorry you're not feeling well. Oh, a call each week. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was already done. You already did all 8 weeks? Wow. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun. Commercial clients are just a whole nother thing. They're just so different than private commission clients. In a way, they're just different. I want to just say they're different. One thing I've had to learn with commercial clients is the process is so much longer. Like right now, it's maybe 4-week process, like between the consultation and the shoot and the sales and the delivery, all that for a private commission client. But when you get these commercial clients, you might have to have a couple rounds of discussions and then you do a day of shooting and then you don't get paid for another month after that. And it's just such a drawn out process. It's kind of hard to get used to. Although I do require half down for all of those kind of projects. A call each week. Okay, cool. You get lifetime access so you can work through it. Very cool. I love that. It's hard because calls are at 5 a.m. Oof. Yeah. You got like 2 cups of coffee, like ready to go so you can stay awake. I feel that. Okay, I'm going to put aside Blue Dog until Anthony or anyone says what sprinkles we should put on there. What else are we feeling, everybody? Yeah, they go through all that. Oh, they do. Okay. And pricing. That's great. I know the person who co-hosted it, she's had pricing guides for a super long time, right? Is that the same person I'm thinking of? There's a couple people out there that do kind of commercial stuff like J. Nicole Smith. And then there's what she do? She used to do up in Seattle, I think. Anyway, there's a couple commercial pet photography places and they have some guides you can buy them separate, but they're pretty expensive too. Okay. Well, Anthony, we're going to go with white because it's going to be contrast to the blue. So that's just what we're going to do. So hope he's okay with that. Have fun. This probably isn't the most exciting live stream for a 9-year-old kiddo, but appreciated he was sitting with you during this, supporting. Oh, that turned out kind of cute. We're going to go minimal. There we go. There's our pepperoni. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, yeah, he'll be back. Does anyone have questions? Do you have any questions about like you're stuck somewhere? You have questions about the Pro Pet Photog Community Center or anything that I've posted here on YouTube? What kind of questions do you all have? If any, we don't have to do questions, but here we are. So, we can. Let's see. If I do like a little pink face, maybe just like a little less. What if I just use my finger? Oh, goodness. Okay. Tina says, oh yeah, I already saw that. Okay, cool. Ina says, what did you find your biggest marketing campaign was this year? It was the book. Yeah, it was definitely the book. And I kind of designed it that way. So I did like almost all of my marketing came from my book, behind the scenes and sponsor shout outs and content about registering and fundraising and how much we'd raised and the book itself and the party. And I would have to say the book was the biggest marketing effort I did. I did put a lot into my display marketing this year, but I knew that wouldn't pay off for a little while. So I put probably 2 big displays up this year, 3 big displays up this year, and I've got another one going in at the shelter, but they're actually paying for all the prints there, which is awesome. So that was probably my biggest marketing this year, was really the book. Yeah. Okay, I answered that. Okay. Would you say that was yours too? I need to do more on the Instagram, which I know, and I just have not been feeling it as much. So I don't know. Instagram might have worked more. I also didn't do as much with the shelters this year because I kind of scaled back to doing quarterly campaigns for them. So like we do all their summer pictures for the summer in like May. And so they have all those pictures. And then we did sparkly ones for the winter. And so I didn't do as much with the shelters, which, I would normally do a lot more with the shelters. So there's that. I do send out my email. I have a weekly email that goes out every week. So that kind of keeps keeps people top of mind for me. So that helps. Yeah. Oh, events. Yeah, I just didn't go to that many events. Well, yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I did 2 booths, and those were good because I feel like those are my email gathering places, and I got a couple, I give away a session at a raffle type of thing there. Events, okay. Yeah, from the leads you got. And in the past, some of these events, like I would do 4+ a year, like the doggy, what are we doing now? Let's do blue. Pet Expo or 5Ks, things like that. I would draw maybe, 4 winners. And so 4 people would get a session from that drawing. And so that's really helpful. And I know some coaches out there, they suggest that. I really don't like to do that as much anymore because I don't want everyone to think every session's free. And I actually have one who's already rescheduled on me twice this year, which is really a bummer. So sometimes when they get them free, they don't value them as much. Yeah. Let's see. Lisa had a question. Any advice on pricing or packages for the book project? Same as regular sessions. Yeah. So what I did was I followed the advice of the, I think I'll do purple on the tail of the course that I was in. And so the registration fee covered the session fee, and it was a lot less. So that was one of the big perks for a lot of people who signed up for the book. They were just so incredibly excited that they were able to get a session with me for so much less. So my sessions I did for $150 US. And she actually recommends $99, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it for $99. So sessions were only $150 with each additional dog being $50 or cat. Yeah, this one's a little boring, but I think it needs eyeballs. So it's way less, but they didn't get any studio credit and they did not get a book. That's it. They only got a place in the book and a photo session. And I think I only had one person not buy anything. And she just really wanted a place in the book because her daughter runs the rescue, which is okay. I knew that going in, you're going to get a certain number of people who don't. But like I was saying, I didn't have any special products or bundles just for people who are in the book. So I'm considering that for the next one, have a specialty type print or a special like package. So kind of makes it a little bit easier for people to decide on those. So my average wasn't really high. I do have a couple of products I'm going to just drop because they're too small and too low a price. So people will buy what you have, right? What did you do for your book project? Did you have a special package that people could purchase or a special product? So I'm working on that for this next year because I want it to be a little different. Normally what I do is a la carte. So a lot of people, what we do with say a regular session is it's so much money for a session. My session's $500. It has a $200 studio credit, and then everything's a la carte from there. So I know at least walking out the door, I made $500, and I collect that before I ever go on set. And then from there, people purchase a la carte. And I've tried different packages over the years, and it's just nothing really landed because everyone wanted to change their package. But I'm wondering if with the book project, it would be a little bit different. And she does recommend that, I think, is to have special packages. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Yeah, it's just so limiting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, someone spent 6,000. That's awesome. That's so good. Yay. You gave him a free credit. Yep. Okay. Do a package. This does seem limiting, right? 3 packages and a la carte for the book project. Yeah. Okay. And so that worked out pretty good. I'm seriously considering that this year because it will take the pressure off people, I think, to have to like figure out what they want. Yeah. So I'm kind of going that way. And if Lisa, if you do end up getting the course, you'll be part of that Facebook group and you can ask all kinds of questions in there too. It's a pretty robust course. It's been out for a couple years now, but it's still all relevant. I think I also end up doing 5% of any order they placed also was donated. And that really dug in to the profit. And that was including of the book. So I sold the book for $120. Pre-sales were $95. So 5% of everything also went to the shelters, which helped me reach my fundraising goal, but it really did take some out of my pocket. So that was kind of a bummer too. Let's see. You do packages and a la carte for standard sessions. People have spent double above your highest package. Very good. Okay. You're good sales. But then others will also buy the packages. Okay. You're pretty good at sales. Good job. I need to brush up maybe on my sales process is what I'm thinking. Okay. This kitty is super funky. What do you... This is not the kind of icing I thought I was going to be doing. This is just like spread it around like almost cream cheese icing. So it's pretty limited on how creative I can be, but I think I'm doing okay over here. All right, it's time for another star. I kind of like how that one went, but it just had too much frosting. So we're going to try something different here. Yeah. And then, there's a lot of people who are so stressed out about finances right now. I don't know. I've been hearing about people doing memberships too. So people know they're going to get a session once a year for like your past clients. And then they pay a monthly fee and they get something like some kind of package every year. And they just pay it over time over the entire year. It's kind of a club. Pink, purple. So I don't know. I thought about that, but I think a lot of clients are like, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I want until I actually do the session. Like people are still, they want to hire you, but they don't trust that you can actually get a picture of their dog. Oh, no one can get a picture of my dog, And so they don't want to like pre-purchase until they see what you've created, which is like, really? So I thought you were hiring me because you liked my work, but you know how it is. There we go. This is cute. This is cute. I like how this one turned out. That's good. I did the little toothpick thing again. I'll be nomming on that one. It is a weird time. Yeah. Let's see. Thinking about a subscription thing, but not sure how to implement it. I know, right? The person who runs Amy, I keep seeing these Facebook ads, like a million Facebook ads. I need to do more of that too. I was going to do Google ads this year too, and I've messed up my Google ads account. So I need to sort that out. So I'm going to definitely do some Google ads next year as well, and probably do some more publicity. It's the person that you see all these ads. This can't be that hard. She has a whole thing for like baby and children's, regular people portrait photography that she has a subscription thing. Subscriptions seem like a good solution for commercial clients. I think so too. A lot of people have worked with that doing branding sessions. So I have a good friend of mine who does people photography, and she does a lot of branding sessions. And I think that's kind of the goal of branding sessions too, is that so you constantly have this new, fresh photos, videos, whatever you're doing of you and your process and your products, things like that. So I think that'd be great for commercial too. Especially anyone who has a big social media presence. I think they do need that. And then that would make it more affordable. So I don't know if they go over that in the course for commercial stuff through Hair of the Dog and whatnot, like a subscription model. I've found too with some of my video clients, like I had one client who signed up for 3 different videos, and then the pandemic hit, and then we eventually did one of them, and then they didn't do the rest. And it was whole thing like, okay, they had paid half down for 3 videos, but we only did 2. And oh gosh, now I had to figure out what I owed them, and or do you want to keep it on credit, keep that credit on file, like. So that got to be a little bit of a pain if someone signs up for the whole thing and then halfway through they want to get rid of it. What do you do then? So you got to have good contracts in place, I think, for that. Let's see, thinking of a 1-year subscription for a Grow With Me puppy sessions. Aw, yeah, that would be adorable, just like babies do. I love that. If I photograph more puppies, I don't photograph a ton of puppies. A lot of my clients, I guess, have adopted their pets. So there's that. Or they just don't think to come to me. Oh, one thing I want to do is have like a specific day in the studio and talk to the shelter about having this in the adoption packets that, once a month or twice a month, there's a particular day and you sign up for a spot to get your newly adopted dog photographed for, a special rate, but it has to be during that one day within like 2 months of adopting. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. And then also a headshot day. So those people who it's really, really difficult to get their whole staff day to photograph. Like I have one vet hospital I do a lot of headshots for. And it's just always a big hassle to come bring everything to them. Then they have to have a bunch of employees come and with their dogs, and we have them all come through and do photos while they're at work. But some people come in on their day off. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if they just had some kind of retainer system? And every time they got a new employee, they said, hey, go down to Silver Paw Studio, get your headshot on this day. So I'm thinking about doing that, especially for these places who are really busy or there's no place at their place to set up. Since I have a studio space, might as well. Let's see. Ina says they come in monthly, and at the end we can do a 9-image storyboard collage. Yeah, that's a lot of work, though. I can tell you, my daughter has 2 small children, and there's no way she would get there monthly. And so I know people with dogs probably wouldn't get there monthly either. So I've thought about this too, like the very first session, then a 6-month, 9-month, 1 year, do it quarterly, and then they change enough. I do love the 9-image storyboard, though. That's awesome. Senior Yaxon, photographing puppies, high energy doggos is one of the greatest challenges ever. Thankfully, Photoshop is so helpful in there. LOL. Yeah. Puppies and their high energy. Yeah. I do love puppies, though. I mean, come on. I mean, it's sad when they're kind of shut down and stuff at the shelters, but a lot of puppies are pretty fun and friendly and roly-poly. I had 5 Cavalier puppies in the studio couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. Oh my gosh, that was insane. It went so fast though. She brought her 2 grandkids who were probably 10-ish. So they're very helpful. And we brought them all up. Frank and I carried this whole cage of puppies up to the studio, and they all knew which puppies were which. There was like 2 black and 3 red and the mama, and we had everything set up. She had a vision in her mind. Okay, here's this puppy, this puppy, this. We did individuals of each puppy. We did all of it as a set, and then we were done. And it took half an hour for a litter of 5 puppies. It was amazing. Oh gosh, yeah. So that was fun times. Oh, I'm not getting very far. I'm gonna get some water too. Getting a little out of breath, everybody. Oh my gosh. We're getting to the end of our hour. Can you believe it? I still have so many cookies left. But I hope you've enjoyed these cookies. Look at this. Y'all have done a good job. Can you see all those? Oh, I don't want it to fall on my laptop. Here, I can move that. Boop. Those are cute, right? We've gotten creative. This is what we do. We're artists, aren't we? We are getting to the end of the hour. I don't want to keep you too much longer, especially this time of year with holidays and school kids and weather concerns and like, oof. I appreciate everyone coming to the live stream today and just hanging out, and we're buddies. I love that. I think it's so fun that we can just all talk about pet photography. You don't get that like, a pet photographer? What's that, right? So we all know what it's like to be a pet photographer, and we love that. What does Patty have? Let's see. Ina, is there a local pet photographer who offers a Watch Me Grow as a package? Oh, there is. Price includes session plus product, which is a frame collage of 3 images of puppy's growth. Ah, okay. I think that'd be more doable for most people. It's very difficult to get out to do something every month. It sounds like it's going to be easy, right? Like I have that other photography YouTube channel with Steve, Cattail Chronicles, and we started that so that we could go out more. And we do go out pretty often, but there are so many times we're like, oh, it's been 2, 3 weeks since we've gone out to really do some serious photography. Wow, where'd the time go? And this is something we really want to do and are really passionate about, and we have all kinds of control over. So yeah, time just flies by and we get so busy doing other things, right? Just we have so many interests and obligations. Well, woo! I think I'm going to call it. We had our great hour. Yay. I have a fun holiday video coming out on Friday. My editor did have her baby, amazing Epic Kate. So she's not back yet to editing videos for me. So I'm doing that. We'll see what happens for the next month, what I can put out. But we're missing Epic Kate. Hope she and her family are doing well. Yeah. And if you want to join the membership, just remember to go to propetphotog.com and go to the community center tab. Love to have you in there. It's going to be an amazing year. We're all going to get together twice a month. I'm going to have a class. We're going to have Q&A, coaching, accountability, worksheets, all kinds of stuff in there. So I'm excited for all of you in there. And I hope you have a really great end of the year, beginning of the new year. Oh my gosh. Lisa says, thank you. Patty says, hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Tina, this was so much fun. Thank you. Thank you. Tell your son hi. Happy holidays all. Yes. Whichever holidays you happen to be celebrating right now. There's so many. There's over 200, 250-ish holidays that are celebrated this time of year across the world. So whatever holidays you're celebrating, wish you the happiest and most peaceful and healthy that you can be. And we'll see you soon. Yeah, join us in the Facebook group. It's a free group. Yeah, let's see. Thank you. Let me put the Facebook group up here. Here's the page. You can find the group too. It's just Pro Pet Photog. Everything's under Pro Pet Photog. Here's a bit.ly link too. To any of the replay viewers, thanks so much for sticking in here. Should we say our regular outro, everyone? Come on, y'all know my outro. Ina, I hope you know this. All right, we're going to say the outro together. You ready? You ready? As always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and TREATSs. Okay, bye everyone. Bye, have a good one.